And welcome back. Happy Monday 2A to another lesson of Core Math. Today we'll be going over Module 5, Lesson 5 with yours truly, Mr. Andrews, working from home. And today is May 11th, 2020. And today happens to be Eat What You Want Day. All right. If you had something that if there was something you could eat right now, what would it be? For me, I'd have to probably say pizza. One of my favorite things to eat. So today we're going to be celebrating some of the best things to eat while, of course, going through our math today. Ooh, that's a juicy burger. Nice. That looks good. All right, our learning target today, guys, is to understand that great mathematicians can add and subtract within 1,000 using a strategy based on place value. So let's jump into today with a bit of practice and let's review. Can you rewrite these numbers into standard form? Let's take a look. All right, so 34 ones. How would we write that in standard form? Nice. Yeah, you guys are on top today. All right, jumping right into it. Yeah, so 34 ones is 34. Remember, 10 ones equals 1 10. So 30 ones would be 3 tens. So 3 tens is 30, 34. All right, so let's do one similar. 27 ones is equal to? You got it. 27. All right, same thing. 10 ones equals 110. So let's kick it up a notch. What about 16 tens? How would we write that in standard form? All right, give me a fist bump. Boop. Because you got it. So we know that 10 tens is equal to 100. So I know I have 100. 6 tens is equal to 60. So 160. All right, let's do one last practice before we get into today's. All right, 84 tens. How would we rewrite that into standard form? All right, so again, using that mental math, 8 tens would be equal to 800. Remember, 10 tens is equal to 100. So 80 tens is 800. 4 tens would be 40. So 84 tens is 840. All right, so let's use our knowledge of converting ones and tens into standard form to look at today's problems. Ooh, those look like some tasty tacos. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hungry just doing this lesson with y'all. All right, so got our whiteboard up. Here's our criteria for success. And our first problem for today. We got 34 tens plus 26 tens equals blank tens. All right, so first I got to pick a strategy that makes sense to show our work. So today I'm actually going to use a little bit of mental math, but I'll show you what I'm thinking through as I do it. Combine that with a little bit of expand notation, you'll see what I do. All right, so first off, I know that we're working in all tens. That's our unit. So I see 34 plus 26. That's basically what we're trying to solve. So when I look at this, there are a few things I notice, and I can do to break this up. I'm looking at the place value. So we see 34 tens, 26 tens. So I know 4 and 6. That equals 10. All right, 4 plus 6 is 10. So then I have 30 plus 20, right, plus 10. So what does that equal up to? Yeah, all right, exactly. 30 plus 20, 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6, so we have 60 tens. All right, bonus right here. How would we write that into standard form? 60 tens. Oh, you guys are sharp, right? 10 tens is equal to 100, so 60 tens would be equal to 600. All right. You'll see problems like this on your work today. You can use a strategy like I did where I look to make a 10 first and then add up all of the same. Like that. All right. So let's do one a bit more complicated, something more familiar. All right. So again, we have 340 plus 280, and let's use a strategy that makes sense to us. All right, so mentally I can already see 40. I know 40 plus 60 would equal 100, but it's not 60, it's 80. So let's break it down into expanded form. So 300 plus 40 and 200 plus 80. Adding that together. All right. Again, I know that 40 plus 60 would be 100. 4 plus 6 is 10. So 2 more than that would leave me with 120. But we don't want to leave 120 in the tens place, so we're just going to leave 20 and bring up that extra 100 up to the top. We are regrouping. All right, so then let's add it all together. 100 plus 300 is 400. Good. 400 plus 200, 600. All right, so that leaves us then with 600 plus 20. So how would we write that now into standard form? All right, 620. Nice job. Give it to me. Boom. All right, so you saw I used expanded form to help me add these two numbers together. I regrouped them in the tens place to make another 100, and then I made sure I rewrote my number into standard form. All right. Ooh, for all that food, I could go for a smoothie. Those look tasty. All right, so again, today, guys, our strategy is to, our learning target is to make sure that we add and subtract within 1,000 using a strategy based on place value. You saw how I broke it up into tens and hundreds in both those examples. So make sure that you're, first of all, picking a strategy that makes sense and show your work. I use a little bit of mental math. I use a little bit of expanded form. Regroup when needed, always starting in the ones place or the lowest place value. In the last one, there was no numbers in the ones place, so I just started in the tens place. And then lastly, make sure you submit your work in standard form where it asks for it. There are a few questions where you're going to be writing in how many tens or how many ones. So just read carefully. All right. So thanks so much, guys, for joining me today for today's video. And you guys did some great work. You followed along with me. You participated. You've definitely earned dessert. How about an ice cream sundae? Enjoy that. I'm going to enjoy that as well. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later this week. Bye, 2A.